Hyde here with Hyde Home Services. I'm going to do the construction of a face frame today and show you how I put it on my box cabinet. I've already completed these ones and I'm going to show you the construction of this face frame. Now what I'm working on is a 36-inch wide base, and it looks like this. It's the carcass. So what we're going to do now is I've cut my pieces. These are my rails, all 36 inches, 32 inches, and then your two stiles are going to make it 34 inches. I want the bad side up, good side face down. These are little I-beams I've made, and you'll see the use for those in a minute. This here is what's called a Craig jig, pocket screw jig. Let me set this up here best I can, and I will drill my pocket screws. I want to drill the bad side, set it in there to the right spot, lock it down, drill both holes. Repeat that process for all three rails. Stiles don't get any. Rails are drilled. Now, find a good spot to set this up. I apologize. Let's see if you can get a good glimpse here. Wow. I didn't really think this one out, did I? We'll do the best we can with that view right there. All right. Now, what I'm going to do, move my beams closer, and I'm going to take, got your side rail, your stile. This is your rail. They're going to go together right here. So, I'm going to glue. Always glue everything. Have a wet rag nearby. Flush those up at the top. Take one of these clamps, clamp it down good and tight so it's not going to move on you. Got pocket hole screws. A different kind of screw. You have to buy separate screws for the pocket jig. Tighten it till it's tight, and then one more little squeeze. You don't want to overdo it. If you strip out the screw, it's not holding anything anyway. Don't ever over tighten your screws. Little glue. Flush it up. Clamp it. Jed clamp it. Pocket screws. Excess glue. Now my drawer openings are 5 inches, so what I have here is a 5-inch block. That way every single thing I do is going to be exactly 5 inches. It's also a dual block because it's 4 inches. That way 5 inches that way, which I'll need 4 inches at the bottom. But here, I'll set it in my 5-inch, glue this up. Some people don't believe in the glue. They say the screws are plenty good enough. I glue everything. Anytime wood contacts wood, it should have glue on it, period. There is no second guessing about it. It's just quality work. Clamp it, make sure it's good and tight. Top and bottom. Run your screws. Repeat the process on this side. You may have to hold it down in some weird ways, whatever you gotta do. Just get it to work good and tight. And exactly 5 inches. Screws. Okay. Clean off your glue. Now, as you see here, it's taking process. There's your 5-inch gap. Now at the bottom, I have 4 inches for my toe kick. And like I said, this is a dual purpose block. It's 5 inches one way, 4 inches another way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead first, just so I know I'm not getting glue all over and making a mess. I'm going to mark my 4-inch on the back side here. That way I can put my piece in here with glue on it and not get glue all over where I don't want it. I use plenty of glue. If it oozes out, that's great. That's what you want. Glue's not expensive. No need to skimp on it. Alright, 4 inches. Make sure you're using the 4-inch side. Nice and flush to the bottom. Flush to your piece. Clamp it down. Check it before you screw it. Alright, good to go. Run your screws. Trying to go quick so this is not a super long video. Same thing on this side. Run your screws. Alright. And there's your face frame. As you see here, there's your 36-inch face frame. Now, I'll try to do this on the camera so I can show you. Take my box, remove the camera now. Sorry about the camera work. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to set this up right at all. This ain't gonna be easy. Well, looks like I can get the box right there. Okay. First thing, I'm gonna run glue all the way around where the face frame's gonna be. Got Michael Jackson on in the background. Should always have some decent music. If you drop glue over everything, that's why you want a wet rag. This glue is water soluble, but once it sets up, and this glue sets pretty quickly. You can glue something and clamp it together with no nails. 30, 45 minutes later, you'll never be able to take it apart without tearing it up. All right, now, with this, if I'm looking at my drawing I've made, I've got my dishwasher on the right side, so I want a 1/4 inch. I made this cabinet box 1/4 inch smaller than what it's 36, so it's 35 3/4. My face frame is 36. So what I'll do is I'll start and stay pretty much flush on this side, and whatever hangs over should be a 1/4 inch, which is what I want. And then I'll show you what you need to do to make sure that's exactly a 1/4 inch all the way up and down it, or whatever the measurement is, but it's got to be exactly the same. Start at the bottom with your nails. Make sure you got plenty so you don't get interrupted. Start at the bottom, flush it up, flush it to the side, bump out so you can sand it, just enough to sand off. Not grind, but sand. Go all the way down the side, leaving the same amount. About every 6-8 inches, you're going to put a nail. While pushing down on the face frame, in case there's any bow in the face frame. Alright, now that side's done. Now on this side, you want to make sure you're flush here first. So you've got the same amount on both sides of the bottom. Now, this is where you got to stop and get a handy dandy gauge. This is a tri-square. You can adjust it. Now, what I'll do, this is where this is going to be. It's not going to change now. I'm going to set my tri-square to that depth. Okay. What I'll do now is go ahead and run this tri-square pencil where that's at, so I know where to shoot my nails without missing. And that's also where the side of this cabinet should be all the way down. That's why you have this. So you're going to check it. Make sure you're good before you run a nail. All the way up. See, that wall, if you can see in the video, it'll move anywhere. You can't just assume it's in the right place. You got to get it in the right place. Right there. One last check. Now, I'll go ahead and run my nail everywhere else. Now, one more thing where my cabinets stand out from most others, as well as you will see, you walk in someone's kitchen and you see this, you know they didn't buy them at Home Depot or Lowe's. These are custom cabinets. Pre-cut a bunch of these. They're mitered on both sides. They're 4 3/8, long point to long point. What I do with my cabinets to make them different from most everyone else's. There are a few other people that do this, not many. Put it in there like that, nice and flush. Shoot it on. These cabinets are painted, so all these holes will be filled and sanded and painted, and you'll never see them. And on like that, nice and flush, good. All right, wipe the excess glue. And I'll take a piece of sandpaper from somewhere and lightly go over that so it's nice and smooth. When you paint it, there is no line, it's just a natural transition. And there you have it, the construction of one of my base cabinets. And that is a perfect cabinet. Now, as you see the floor part, the toe kick, when my cabinets are together, they will look like this kind of in the kitchen at the toes, instead of the way you're used to seeing your regular style cabinets from Home Depot, Lowe's, and most other shops. Anyway, this is Dennis with Hyde Home Services, going over a quick construction of these cabinets, which I hope to show you once they're installed, but I was showing you in their infancy and how I build things with top quality. I'm getting there. These are the wall cabinets. It's a bunch of them. This is a very large kitchen. I've still got this Lazy Susan base to finish, and these two, and that this one here is going to be the oven cabinet. I've still got to do the face frame on that. There'll be a drawer down here, and then the oven, which 50 and an eighth in between, 3-inch style there, 3-inch style there, rail, excuse me, and so on and so forth. Thank you for watching.